Welcome to the reading for the month of April, where we are going to first create our own rite of passage. We're going to honor this journey that you've made up until now for the month of March, and we're going to bring that energy, bring this beautiful, like I see this like 8 energy, is the gratitude for what you experience in the month of March, and then gratitude to what is to come based on your desires in the month of April. This month is going to, the energies coming up for April are powerful. And because you're here, you are going to be able to align, focus, and bring forth the most highest expression of your soul in everything that you do. That is my intention for you. I see all this powerful potential ahead of you, and it's such an honor to be connected with you this way today. Zeus agree. So I have here 3 sets of cards for 3 groups of you. So you may be in one of those groups. So we're going to first do a rite of passage. Some of you that done this before with me know what I'm talking about. If you don't worry, we're gonna go through it and I will just guide you, and it's gonna be so much fun. And then once we go through our rite of passage, bringing full circle the month that passed and the month that is coming through, you're going to choose 1, 2, or 3, and then you will receive the reading for the group that you chose. However, there is always a message for everyone. So, take like the one that you chose, but also be open to what, drops of wisdom will come from the other readings too. So who is excited? Just put hashtag me and let's go. So good to be here with you. It's getting hot. I believe the sun is gonna hit me by the time we are done, but we'll see. So let's take a moment and close our eyes. Be fully present here and now. And we're going to open the energies for the month that passed. And I'm going to invite you to allow your mind to move through the memories of the experiences that you live. Violet showing up. With your eyes closed, just give yourself full permission to connect with all the experiences in March. Some of those experiences you are honored to have. Some of those experiences you may be resistant to have. But what I want to invite you to is to look back with the perspective of knowing deep within your soul that everything that you attract in the month that passed, regardless of your judgment of being good or bad, it is for you, for your growth, for your expansion, for your choices. And the more you let go to think that things are done to you, the more you expand, the more you find yourself, this powerful being that you are, capable of create anything you desire. So all you need to do now is to allow all memories of experiences lived in March, people and whatever showed up from these experiences, as they come to you, as those Akashic memories come to you, express gratitude. Choose to see gratitude, even for the things that you can't see what is to grateful for yet. So I'm going to be silent for you to tap into those energies. Now, let's open the energies for the month of April. And as you tap into the month of April, My daughter's called April and she's right here. Let's tune into your desires and then connect to those desires and to what would you like to experience in April, already visualizing as it's already here. And then the same way that you expressed the gratitude for what you passed through in March, express gratitude for your desires in the month ahead. Connecting to this beautiful energy of a foot in gratitude and a foot in desire. I'm going to be silent now and you're going to tap into the energy of gratitude for your desires, your wishes fulfilled from April and beyond. Tap into that. You may actually ask yourself, I wonder how would be to, and then tap into the desire and expressing gratitude. Visualizing it, it's already happening. Now bring your hands to your heart, anchoring gratitude and desire in your heart. And let it come to you, number 1, 2, or 3. Just tune into your heart and ask which number has the strongest message for me. And let it come to you, 1, 2, or 3. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And now, it's okay. Got a little ant on my thing.
That's a spider.
It's a little spider, it's okay.
Are you afraid of spiders?
So now we are going to read the first set of cards. And for these sets of cards, from the sacred crystal codes, we have the sacred crystal codes of expansion. So these sacred codes of expansion brings the energy, obviously, of expansion. Growth is imminent. So as you look forward, those of you that chose number 1, as you look forward in the month of April, growth is imminent. However, this oracle also brings a warning. As you pass through life transitions, your ego may attract not so pleasant situations. So what you focus on expands. So whenever you are going to something in life, it's just opening the energy and then bringing more and more of the contrast. So tune into that, and it's going to be a great month. So looking for April, this is the month of expansion. This is the month of putting into practice the things that you wanted to do it. And the month, can you please stop, love? I can't do it. She's like making jokes here. Sweetie, I'll be up there in a second, okay? Okay. Now, for the Akashic Realm Messengers, we have this beautiful Akashic Realm Messenger, which is Amazik. He is the teacher of the path of love. He teaches the expansion of loves that connects to your highest calling of being. So he brings you that energy. There is something very powerful that Amazik brings. It's like sending love ahead. So he brings that message of sending love ahead. And I remember one time when I was traveling to Brazil, and it was when I was actually doing the launch for the Akashic Realm Messengers. And then I had so many oracles on my bag, like crazy. I had like 5 bags. And usually you can only take 2. At the time you could take 2 bags. Nowadays is 1 bag. And And so I was like a little worried that, you know, I'm gonna have to be like with 5 huge bags, having to take stuff out because the bags exceeded the weight and those oracles are heavy. So I was like, I thought about Amenziki, and I just imagined this like carpet of pink carpet going ahead of me. So I was like sending love ahead, right? And that was the most powerful experience that I done, because as I focus on, you know, I could focus on, oh, my bag is gonna be too heavy. I'm gonna have to be like in the middle of the airport, like opening 5 bags and going like the crazy lady taking oracles out of the bag. And then I'm like, no, I'm gonna send love ahead, and I'm gonna open to like only synchronicity happening on this path. So, and then I had like the most wonderful woman helping me. Like, she helped everything. She said, no, you know, upgrade your ticket for this, you know. So I upgraded my ticket. I got a better seat, and I got like, you know, all my bags in, like the weight. I could put more weight. It was like, oh my gosh, there was like a little angel that showed up in my path. But I do know that that happened because I sent love ahead. So what can you do, those of you that chose number 1, send the love ahead in the month of April, which is pretty much what we did, connecting to the energy of gratitude. But when you go somewhere, when you're going to meet with someone, you're going to have a difficult conversation with someone, send love ahead. And this is actually for everyone, right? You can benefit from it. And then from the planetary activator, we have the planetary activator of the moon, bringing this is a powerful month to connect with your intuition, to go back to like the feminine energy, the energy of receiving, going with the flow. This is a powerful month for that. As a little side note, to those of you that don't know, we are going to start at 3 days of healings and activations this Thursday. Sorry, no, it's Friday. It starts on Friday. I don't know, Thursday or Friday, but I know it's going to be very powerful. And it's going to be 3 days that we're going to meet every day live. If you cannot be live, there will be a replay. But there are 3 days of healings and activations called Intuition Evolution. If you participated for other past events called Intuition Evolution, this is different. Just putting a heads up there. So if you took number 1, if you have not signed up to Intuition Evolution, make sure to check it out today. So comment below. I'll come back and read all the comments. How does, those of you that chose number 1, how does that message relate for you? And now we're gonna go through the second set of oracles. For those of you that chose number 2, from the Akashic Realm Messenger, we have Dundrak. Dundrak is the messenger that holds the healing and restoration of the physical body. He helps soothe the pain of the physical body, connected to your memories. Your memories hold the energy. And if you've been working with me for a while, if you know, received the Akashic clearance and the inner fusions, you know how we are making agreements all the time, and we are choosing to shovel in our body the emotions, the beliefs, and the overthinking that just, you know, over time, that creates blocks, that attract situations. And when you choose to let go of the energy, your body feels healthier, you know, things work in your life, you're more intuitive, and you open pathways. So he works with that energy too. And many times he reminds you that many times if something's happening in the body, if you know, got a diagnosis or something, pay attention on that area and listen. And so many things can be healed before it becomes an issue, right? So he talks about that, and he calls your attention to pay attention on your body, pay attention on your emotions, the nervous system, and everything that you do, okay? Now, from the Sacred Crystal Codes, those of you that chose it, the set number 2, we have commitments. Ooh, this is a powerful, powerful Sacred Crystal Codes. Comes to your life, to shake things up. So let's shake it up, because this month ahead there is a lot of opportunities, but you gotta shake up the old energies. You gotta let it go what no longer serves your higher good, and focus on what are you committed. You'll be called to see yourself as someone who takes responsibility of your actions. What are you using as excuses that you're not moved powerfully in your life, in your business, whatever it is that is important to you? So this is a month to like gather the energy. If you've been noticing your energy like fluctuating, your access to your power like, you know, like not as strong as it could be, make a different choice. You know, where in your life things are just all over the place, that you need to create the alignment, the focus in the right place. It doesn't mean that you have to work hard. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about focus and committed. When you're committed to be the light that you are, to, you know, to show up as powerful as you can in whatever thing you do in life, everything changes and everything opens up, and that path becomes easier. So the message for those of you that chose number 2 is like, what are you ready to commit or recommit to yourself so you can get results? And then we have from the planetary activator, my favorite, which is the Venus energy, the energy of beauty, the charm. Like, you know, it's almost like the stars align for you to tap into at a much deeper level with your personal power, with your authentic way of being that magnetize opportunities for you. So the stars is aligned. So get back into full power, full presence, full focus. This is a powerful month if you choose it to be. So comment now, how does, for those of you that chose number 2, how does this message relates for you? And we're going to now read the last one, which for the sacred crystal codes, we have relationships. If you chose number 3, this is a month to tune into focus, give attention, give love, understanding, bring that energy of relationship. And this crystal grid reminds you that the most important relationship in your life is the relationship with yourself. Trying to fix the relationship with others, if here is not aligned, it's here is not a conversation of pure love and compassion and understanding, it's going to be a hard path. So look inside, you know, what it is are the things that you're telling yourself that your soul is inviting you to do it with more compassion, with do it with more presence, being flexible with yourself, right? We create the situations, we choose our identity based on how others see us, right? That's, you know, growing up, right? You know, most of, you know, your understanding of your identity comes from how others see you, right? And then as you grow, as you evolve, as you get, you know about yourself, you start shifting that, hopefully. But when you understand that, when you create that deep relationship of love, understanding, compassion, permission with yourself, then all your other relationships will change. So set the intention to vibrate the energy to attract for you those who will also love and understand you exactly as you are. Anyone that don't see you as the present that you are, is your job to tell them how to treat you, or get with or get out, right? Because life is too precious. Your gift, your presence is too precious to be held back by anyone else around you. So tune into how you want that relationship, how you want to treat yourself, and you're going to start mirroring and start doing a big cleanup on whatever it is that is not supporting you being the highest expression that you are. And for support you on that, actually, the Akashic Messenger is Valk, the guide of soul evolution. He guides your soul as it goes through various balancing points on the path to true expansion. Valk is here supporting you, giving you insights to shorten the path to the most efficient and present path ahead for you. So this is a month to tune back into really align with what it is that you're here to do, who you're being in every situation, and Valk is here to support you on that. And then for the planetary activator, the set number 3 is Saturn energy. It's calling you to focus, to, you know, it has that thing is like, you know, put your ducks in the row. This, you know, and as you make the choice to do so, the support will show up. You jump and the support will show up. Okay? So this is the message for number 3. Comment below how this message relates to you. And it's always, let me go check in with you here. If you are on Facebook, let me open. So I will tune in. If there is any questions. Oh, it's okay, guys. If you missed the Facebook, maybe I should have. Oh, I'll do everyone later, so you guys don't miss it again. But that's okay. The replays are gonna be here. These replays I usually live for a while, maybe the whole month or the first 3 weeks of the month. It's all good. If you miss those lives, they usually show up. The only lives that we delete right away is the Inner Fusion one, but you can easily fix by joining our membership to receive the live healing sessions and all the replays for the Inner Fusion. Kathleen said the readings were perfect for me. So happy to hear that. Very good, very good. Oh, so good to see you guys here. Thank you. Thank you. Like it's sending love already from, yes, that message is for everyone, right? Send love ahead. Such a powerful, wow, left a 27-year-long career and it was embarrassing a new path with my own business. I'm focused on looking forward to starting a new exciting journey. Oh, love and commitment. You got the number 2, so that's powerful. Like, just bring it all. Like, oh my gosh, guys, in business, like everything can change like that. And it's okay to sometimes, notice that I had like last year, like there was so much going on. Don't know how much, I was actually sharing. I'm gonna talk about that celebration. Oh, and I have to share about the mystery offer. I know some of you are curious who have not heard about the mystery offer, or is curious about the mystery offer, just hashtag mystery offer, because I'm so excited to share with you. This is something crazy that I'm gonna do. It's like super crazy. It's like, I once heard, like, anytime you do something that people will be like, why are you doing that? Or that's crazy. Are you sure? I'm like, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm so excited. So let me share a little just about that. So today, actually not today, it was like 2 days ago, but this weekend, I actually didn't really move. I think like a year ago around this time, we are still like, getting like beds and stuff so we can actually live in the house, because we came. So what happened is, this weekend, it's been a year since we moved into our dream home. And the way that this came about is a year and a half prior to a year ago. So from today, 2 years and a half ago, about, me and my husband, we made a crazy investment, like really crazy. Like how crazy it is to buy a house without seeing the inside of the house. I think that's crazy enough, right? Like wakaduru crazy, but we did it. So we had these, we're looking into, at the time we were looking to have like a vacation home in Brazil. We wasn't even looking at moving to Brazil, and then the life changed and we did move, and we're excited that we did. But at the time we are just looking like a vacation home or something, and then this house that we are came about. But it came about in an auction. So auction is like, there are many different kinds of auction. This particular one was you could not see inside. So everything could happen, right? Maybe we could enter the house and it would be like a black hole. And, right? Everything could happen. But we saw the outside of the house and we saw the view, and we're like, let's do it. Let's jump in both feet in, and we did. So we bought a mystery offer 2 years and a half ago. And that journey was a journey that, let's say the least, was a very, let's dive deep into your shadows and let's shake things up, and let's put like a 500 lemonades in this big jar here, and let's shake it all up. And now here, Patricia, deal with it. So it literally was like that, the whole situation, right? Like buying the house was awesome. We paid in full 2 years and a half ago. And then it took us 15 months that we lived in uncertainty because of the way that the Brazilian judicial system is like a clown show, to say the least. And so it was very, it took a lot of energy. It took a lot of courage. It took a lot of like soaping pillowcases. I'm joking, it's not that bad, but but it took a lot. It took a lot in from the personal side, for me, for my husband, for my children, from the responsibility of being a mom and bring family. Nobody speak Portuguese. So it was a huge adjustment, and it still is, right? Um, Yet I would have not done it any other way, because making that investment, jumping without a net, I think I did 3 big jumps without a net throughout this whole journey, and I'm so glad I did. And there was moments that were very scary, yet I did it, and I'm so glad I'm in the other side, and we got more than what we asked for, like way more. I thought there would be like no toilets. I thought it would be like, tiles ripped apart. Wasn't that bad. There was some things that needed to fix. Like we had like 3 months of constructions around us, because when we got the keys, I'm like, that daqui eu não saio, daqui ninguém me tira, que é a expression in Brazil. Now that I'm in, I'm not going anywhere. You can be breaking everything around me, but I'm staying in this house. So it's kind of like that, right? Because we are literally homeless for like 4 months in Brazil, going to families and Airbnbs and whatnot. So, but it was worth it, right? We bought the mystery offer, and we got way more. It's like, it's a 7-level state. There is like things above me, there is things below me, there is 2 levels below me, and on other side is awesome. And I love every single part of this home. We're building my office, the nature around. We are overseeing the whole Rio de Janeiro, and we are away in nature, yet we are 25 minutes from a busy city, so we can go there if we want to see people, and we can come to our domain if we don't want it to. So I'm very grateful. And this, if I can say one thing that I learned in this whole experience, was to deepen the faith. Because there was a time that, not getting into it, there was a time that the message that the lawyers gave to us was, it may be 20 years until you get to enter your house. So literally, it took me to go through all my tools, I read so many times. There was a chapter in the book, which I always forget the name of the book. You that follow me, you know what book I'm talking about. There was a chapter about faith in that book. I literally read that same chapter every day, and I already had faith. I already thought I had faith. This journey, it gave me like a mastery in faith. And of course now, whenever I tap into my desires, I go from a completely different place, right? I come from a completely different place of power, purpose, and presence. And I truly believe that you cannot guide someone to something that you've never been through, right? So this is going to be a mystery offer that you get to play with me, if you choose, of course. And basically, you get to jump, but you will have a net, though. I will give you that. I'm not gonna make you jump like I did. And here's what the offer is. I know some of you are so excited and curious about, so I do have it here somewhere, because I wanted to kind of go step by step, and then I'm gonna send an email with this. So the mystery offer is an offer that you're going to order, and you're not gonna know what it is yet. Okay, so stay with me. So there are 5 steps. Step number 1, you have the opportunity, the window of opportunity, to buy the mystery offer between now and midnight Eastern time today. So as soon as I finish this live, I'm going to send an email, so everybody has plenty of time to take advantage of the mystery offer. All right. So you would invest today $500. All right. Tomorrow, I'm going to send you a message to around 10 o'clock. I'm going to send you a message tomorrow to let you know what is inside the offer that you purchased. All right. So I'm going to say, so you buy until you invest $500 between now and midnight Eastern time today. At midnight Eastern time today, I will delete the button you can no longer order. And this is, like just we had in the auction, like we had the hammer is going to go down. The hammer goes down midnight today, right? So for those of you that order, you cannot no longer order after midnight today, but for those of you that order, I will send you a message tomorrow around 10 a.m. and I'm going to tell you exactly what you got. I'm going to tell you exactly what you got. All right. Then you message me and you're going to tell me if you accept the offer or if you refuse the offer. Now, I know you'll be crazy not to accept because I am literally, what I can say is that the value, you're going to invest $500 and you're going to get a value of $2,500. I'm doing exactly what I got here. So, and you can say, Patricia, accept. Patricia, I don't accept. And that's okay. And I will fully refund your investment. All right. So that's it. No risk for you. I had a risk. I have a couple million in risk, but you have no risk. And it's a gift for you. I want you to have the experience of jumping and getting way more than what you think you would. And this is just going to be fun. So what I'm going to do, if you look and actually the links are already live and available. If you are on Instagram, all you need to go is go on my bio and look for mystery offer. And you can order there. If there is any problem, let me know. But I think the button is live and working. If you are here on the Facebook, in the description of this video, that is already the link for you to do. And all I'm going to say is that in this $500 offer, you will have personal time with me. I told you, I have to say it fast before I change my mind. But of course not. I'm so honored. It will be so good to, and that is a plan. That is, it's a plan of what I'm gonna give you. Yet, I wanted to integrate with. There will be a component, this private component, one-on-one session with me, but there is also like a group synergy of those that are in the energy of jumping without a net. So, what I'm feeling is. It's also a mystery for me, but I will ground it to tomorrow exactly what it is. But what I'm feeling that it is like the group, there will be like actually a new course that will come, and you can buy the course later, but it will be more than $500 just to get the course, right? And then you're not gonna have the private session. If you need private session only, I'm not gonna say anything anymore. Okay. All right, guys. So this is that. Thank you for being here and playing with me. This is going to be so exciting. And now it is a sure thing. Midnight Eastern time, it closes the window of opportunity. And what you get is a completely new training that will come, private session and a training, but I'm not going to say anything else. All right, so have a beautiful weekend. And those of you that are looking to deepen your intuition, we're going to have a fun 3-day experience next week. I will also drop the links here. It's called Intuition Evolution. It's 3 days of healings and activations. Very, very powerful. And there will be like some bonus days in this experience. So check it out. And I will see you when I see you. Take care, everyone. Mwah. Bye-bye.